Hey everyone, so today we're going to be reviewing the iPhone SE 3rd generation. This is the 2022 model. So this is actually going to be my main phone for hopefully a good amount of years. So let's go ahead and get this guy unboxed. Alright, so this actually has an A15 Bionic chip in it. So that's going to be the same processor that you have in the iPhone 13 series. So pretty powerful processor actually. I believe this is 4 gigabytes of RAM in here and a 2000 milliamp hour battery. I have the 128 gigabyte model. I'll list up the full specs right here. So let's go ahead and get this guy unboxed. So, wow, I'm actually really liking the colors on this. Here, I'll pull it up to the camera. It's got a nice glass finish. I got it in the product red. Here it is next to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So big size difference here. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. That's actually my work phone. But this is actually the phone I've been using. This is the Unihertz Jelly 2. It actually is a full smartphone. But yeah, it's gonna be a big upgrade. Here it is next to an iPod Touch. They're almost the same size actually. They're pretty close. So this is actually going to be in the iPhone 8 body. Let's go ahead and set this guy to the side for now. This also has Touch ID built into it. So last iPhone with a home button. So let's go ahead and get this cable out. So I believe this is Type-C to Lightning. So yeah, Type-C connector, Lightning connector. So that's pretty standard. And then no headphones, nothing like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this box to the side. So this is gonna be just your manual, stuff like that. So it says product red. So here's where your Apple sticker is gonna be and your SIM eject tool, as well as a brief introduction on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop my SIM card into this guy and power it on. Actually, I'm gonna power it on first. So let's go ahead and get this plastic peeled off there. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this guy on. Just hold down the power button. So there it is. And this home button doesn't click. It's one of those haptic ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy boot up. And so now we can just hit the home button and go through the setup process. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the setup process really quick. All right, so I got everything set up on here. Just didn't get my apps installed, but as you can see, Touch ID works on here flawlessly. So the next thing I want to test out actually is the camera. So I'm gonna go outside for this to really get the best possible scenario, because lighting inside, it's kind of dark, you can see some shadows. So let's go ahead and go outside and test this out. It should be equivalent to the iPhone 8 camera, just a little bit better because of that CPU in here, the A15 Bionic. So let's go ahead and take this thing for a spin. Alright guys, so I am back from testing out the camera on this guy. I don't really take a whole lot of selfies, so I didn't really do a whole lot with the front camera. But the back camera actually did pretty well, as you could probably see from some of the images I'm putting up on screen now. I also did a side-by-side with the 14 Pro Max. It's really not a fair comparison at all, but that way you just get an idea of kind of where it's at. But yeah, I'd say honestly this does really good photos. It doesn't do good in low light, and if there's a lot of movement, it doesn't really do well with movement, so you got to hold it stable. It doesn't really have any stabilization. So recording video, I didn't record video on this, but if you do, it is kind of jittery. It's not as smooth as some of the other stuff out there. But it does do a great job with photos. So yeah, here's some photos I got on screen of Nehalem Bay in Manzanita. And, you know, I think it did a really good job. And I also did some indoor shooting. I took some pictures of my cat. He's really good at taking photos. He's pretty photogenic. So here's some photos I took of him on this indoors. And, you know, overall, really great experience. And I left my house at 11 a.m. That's when I took this off the charger. And it is 8:39 p.m. And it is still at 30% battery. As you can see here, probably, I don't know if it will focus on there. But yeah, it honestly did pretty good. And for how small of a battery is in here, that's pretty efficient, I think. So it says screen on time was 5 hours, 47 minutes, and screen off was 11 minutes. I'm not sure how accurate that is because I did just recently get this, so I'm not sure what it's basing that off of. But yeah, really solid phone, especially for the price. I don't think you can really beat it for that price unless you get like pre-owned or something like that. Because I know these you can get pre-owned. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think this will last me hopefully a good solid amount, a few years, I'm hoping. But yeah, if you enjoyed my review on this video, please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if you want to see a full video of Nehalem Bay, you can check out my second channel, link in the description. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching and have an awesome day.